at this point in time, and the hours rolled over. Welcome to the stream, K-Dot. How you doing? You caught the Discord message? Building a train and almost forgot. What do you mean building a train? What does that mean? He's running a train and building a train all at the same time. That's going in the VOD. Loose skin, get wood. Loose skin, get wood. You mean Game of the Year, Lords of the Fallen? Yeah, basically the only Souls-like of note that I've skipped in the last couple of years. Also, why am I... I'm supposed to be in this. It's just cutting off my shoulder. What if I put something on my shoulder? What if I put like a paper towel over my shoulder? Does that help? It does. All right, I'm back. The posture reminder. Good point. Good point, shit. Good point, Jazz. You have to torture me. Nah, it's better this way. You're saving my life in the long run. All right, let's get this paper towel back. Let's tuck a little bit of it into my shirt. You know, that way. There we go. All right, that didn't help. That doesn't help at all. Fuck it. Okay, so the last time that we... Why am I so low in the algorithm? I don't know. That's really bothering me. What if I'm like here? Yeah, maybe I'll just move here. And then a little bit more of me will be in the shot. I can't do this. I can't. It's driving me crazy. It's going to bother me the entire stream. It's so finicky. Why is it so finicky? All right, let's pull the edges out a little bit. Okay, that should be better. It's going to show more of my room, but it's fine. That made it worse. What the hell? All right, let's get this stream underway. Got to adjust my fog of war. Exactly. There we go. You get to see the guns today. Do I get extra beans? Guns out. Should have had the Gerard shirt on. Oh wait, we got a watch streak from Pit Mimi. Thank you very much. Does that gets you combs for being on a watch streak? That's crazy. PS5 really wants you to see the drawer. Is there a drawer? Okay, I need to get my head on straight here. Whew. Tetanus shot stream from Pale tonight, right here. Pale wants to show off. Thank you. Okay, so the last time that we were here, we finished off the nursing home. We finished it. There was no nursing home left to nurse. And that's probably pretty great of us. Welcome to the stream, Sith. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. My chroma key isn't working. Must be in America to be showing off your guns. No juice was used to produce these armies. Right, so, yeah, and we left off with me thinking, it would be great. Stop that. Can you tell that I woke up an hour ago? It's going to be rough tonight, guys. I decided that we were going to explore Watery and do the bolt cutters areas that we couldn't before because we didn't have bolt cutters before. Are you following so far? I changed my mind. I don't want to do that right now. I don't want it. I won't want it ever again, actually. So, look, I told you she was underwater. I'm not repeating myself. We are going to come back to Watery, but I don't want to spend the first hour of the stream wandering around the woods. So we're going to go back to Bright Falls, and we're going to get to the bottom of this Alan Wake stuff. Hopefully I don't hit a point of no return and look like a big silly goose. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And, we'll just have to do our best. That's all we can do. Time to go to Coffee World. Exactly. Right arm tattoo stream tonight? Actually, yeah. That's yes. Yes, sir. How's the volume right now? Am I coming in okay? You'd love for me to get a tattoo? I'm just gonna say mom. All right, guys. Alan Wake. Give him up. Seuss.
in here and expect others to clean up after them.
You got something to say? You got some opinions there? Hey, you got opinions?
They think they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks.
I agree. They do think that. If you get a mom tattoo, I'd eat my own shit. The pee pee poo poo squad tattoo. That's a good idea, actually. It's a very good idea. You certainly are coming. Jim coming.
So what do you think that whole thing at the lodge was about?
Nothing. If I ever get one, it would just be the word no, so I can ironically show it to people when they ask if I have any tattoos. Oh, that's cute. The combat sections don't seem as tedious in this one. They really dragged in one. I agree. Well, I think that's because they've added actual tension. Like actual horror tension. Sly has 5 tattoos. Let's go to the park real quick. Everyone in Bright Falls has opinions. It's the only thing to do around here, and they're high on coffee all the time.
You remember how it went last time?
Who are you talking to?
The sacrifices we made?
Hello?
The pain
What?
is happening again.
What? Yeah. Alright.
We learned from the last time. Fought our way through it. Held fast. And now look at us. As thick as thieves.
Who are you talking to? I don't like this lady at all. She's making me discomf. You know?
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
There's a lunchbox here. I knew this from my independent playthrough. It's not a lot of manuscript fragments, but it might be enough for an upgrade. And I think it's due an upgrade. Us. Us is due. Can I with the bolt, with the crossbow bolt? No. Can I with the pistol? Yes. Yes.
Saga was sure she had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
Right on. All right, we're a little bit more powerful than we were a moment ago, and it's all because we went to the park. You'd almost mistake it for a Madam Web ad. Madam Web from Spider-Man?
Whatever's coming is going to be a cakewalk.
Yeah, she's still going. Okay. Also, nice little duck butt out the back of your hat there. That's cute. Look at that. Look at that guy over there. Silly. Femboy Firearms. Loving guns so much that you subscribe to a magazine just called Pistols.
He wouldn't just wander off and not tell us.
Okay, what's going on in the diner?
Especially after all the weirdness of the lodge. I'm worried. Well, I'm fucking worried too. You just had to follow some stupid internet rumors and solve the riddle of Bright Falls. I'm glad to hear it.
Man, everyone's just... You're right. Everyone has opinions. Whoa, there's a light back on here. Who turned the light on? What's going on in here, in the bathroom? In Bright Falls. Okay, you know what? No, I said that I didn't want to wander around Watery for an hour.
It won't open.
I also don't want to wander around Bright Falls for an hour. Let's get the story started. There's just so much to soak up. I'm a sponge. And I must soak.
Okay.
And one of you needs to hump jump. It's just the way it goes. All ASMR is just for lonely people to jack off. Is that what that is? I didn't know. That's one of the most American... Ooh, one of the most American sentences I've ever read. My American cosplay is where... Yeah, you dress as an American, I've noticed that. With your shirts and your jeans. The joy of painting, I'm sure, is what you mean by that. Alright, where's Alan Wake? I'm coming in guns blazing. I'm coming in hot. Super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Hello? Am I mistaken? I guess it wouldn't make sense for them to just take Alan back to to the lodge. That's where the cultists got him. I've missed the venue. I RRSVP'd at the wrong place. Let's go to the sheriff's station. Good lord, what is my life? Go to a duet with Ati. That's back in Watery, and I think he's done. King Super's hot. You don't have jeans? I know you don't. But what if you did? All right, Mayor said her won't roll over on the issues. Good to know. I'm not drunk. You're drunk. If I had jeans, I'd never wear them. Why? Because you'd give them to me, so I would have a second whole pair of jeans? All right. There it is. Chapter 6. So I got a little bit confused while we were in the nursing home, because we were getting manuscript pages for Return 7. Right? That's weird.
Power's out. Always a good sign.
Definitely want the flashlight on for this, I think. Get extra long jeans so they fit my noodle legs.
Anyone here?
I'm very noodly.
I'm here, in the closet.
Estevez is in the closet. Estevez is in the... Oh, I need a shoebox. I forgot to do my inventory.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson?
Oh dear. That's a problem.
Did I tell you to fuck off? Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Actually, according to the Federal Bureau of Control, the proper taxonomy is shadow. Okay? All right? We work for the Federal Bureau of Control. Okay? Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to have to nut up with big nuts.
Present. Ready.
I'm a little ready. Like, I got this shotgun here. That seems to be going pretty badly for you. You know, I just kind of smack you with my gun. Can just give you smacks. And you don't have to, you know, you can just kind of like... You're sturdy. You're sturdy, boy. This she sure has a lot of problems. Definitely. Well, that's a write-off. That's a tax write-off right there. Did he say Logan? Did he call out my daughter's name?
Estevez.
My daughter? Rude. Okay, so that leads to the morgue. That's probably where some problems are. We don't really want problems right now.
That leg doesn't look good.
Just before dying?
Feels
I
even
see.
worse.
He meant Wolverine. Okay.
Thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
I agree. Give me answers. Oh, God, the answers. I need them.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start?
Pale mansplain. Thank you for the clip.
We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle.
A
Police,
boondoggle.
my own agents. Most were invaded before we could even react.
Well, I'm looking for Alan Wake.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a parautilitarian.
I'm wearing pants.
The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious.
Both
We have him locked
legs.
up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
I'm hearing doors opening and closing to my left and right. Very unsettling. Boo! I'm leaving. Boo! Oh no, she was the lucky loser of the Legion lottery. It's a lot of alliteration. Have you seen my partner?
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him.
Uh-oh.
Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't
Oh,
heard
I don't
anything
like
since we
that.
talked.
Oh, I don't like that at all. No, Casey, my boy! My boy. Seuss.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources. Problems at HQ.
Oh boy.
But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Maybe like the last remnants of the hiss? Or maybe another problem that another game would explain. Lake. Alan Lake. Yeah, one time I had a pair of pants on each leg, so you can't trust me. It's true. I need to get the cells open.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
He's in Moonrise. No!
Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway.
There you go.
Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
How do you know the layout of this place so well? Why is it a
Back
pair
into the
of
morgue,
pants?
huh?
I've thought about that my whole life.
Fantastic.
It's very strange. All right, we're going to check out the rest of this floor before we move down. All protocols go out the window in the middle of a boondoggle. Like, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. And if you don't know that, now you do. So don't feel bad. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Hello? Anybody in the poop house? I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. That's true. What a wiener. There we go. Oh, I hear somebody. I hear somebody making a racket. Week 1 of the pandemic. Christian Minecraft server. Who isn't part of one of those, though? Okay, we'll take that. Research proposal. Alan Wake and cult connections. Summary. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least, there's no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 14-54-5326 for the full proposal. I miss FBC letterhead. I miss it. I miss these reports so much. Emergency Incident Report. The Lake House. Research Facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake, Washington, has been compromised. Cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, heads of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The Investigations Department has no knowledge of the Lake House's recent research or projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Refer to file 92-33-3215 for full incident report. Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Alright, we need the code for that gun. Maybe it's on the computer. Memory loss. The battle to regain your mind. Author L. Temp. A revolution for the brain. Experience of time and other neuroscience breakthroughs. Author P.R. Essay. UFO Myth and Reality Part 3. Tricksters and Falsehoods. Author Westmore. UFO Myth and Reality Part 2. Communion and Testimonies. Author Batston. UFO Myth and Reality Part 1. Sightings Under the Lens. Author Quincy. Don't forget. Okay, you guys are covering up the clue here. A equals 1, B equals 2, C. Okay, so it's each letter corresponds. Oh wait, maybe not. Shit. Okay. I equals 9, J equals 0, K equals 1. Okay, so they loop. After 10 letters, they loop. So it's the first 10 letters, then the next 10 letters, and then the next 6 letters. So Z is 6. I'm going to catch up on chat real quick before we make a sad attempt to solve a puzzle. If you guys, you're getting a scam call, no! Slido, don't. They're going to tell you to fuck your mom. Don't do it. They must be the ones throwing Deer Fest. The Deer Cult. Jared Leto, Markiplier, Keanu Reeves, and Alan Wake are all flavors of the same guy. It's true. They really do all look the same. You know. Answer and shout "Wake" at them. I always answer with "Okay." Were there any witnesses? UFOs aren't called UFOs anymore. I screenshotted it in case you need to reference. Thank you. Okay, so I feel like that's only part of the clue, though. There needs to be like another piece, right? Because we have the fact that letters exist, and that's great. That's fantastic news that letters exist, but there has to be more. There should be one more piece of this. One more piece to this. Huh. Okay, wait. What about the... Okay, wait. What about the authors? Maybe the authors are the clues. So these are all... Okay, so these are 5 authors. But there's... It's a 3-thing code, right? Oh, this is too high for me. Okay. Okay, so Westmore, WX XYZ. So Westmore would be 3, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so W is 3. Those books are leaning over and it's bothering me. I think it's these 3 books that are the clue, because these ones are laid down and it looks like these ones have been recently used or something. So W, B, Q. So B is 2. So that's 3, 2. And then Q. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Q is 7. So 7, 3, 2, 7, or 7, 3, 2. Let's try those out. Just for fun, let's try 7, 3, 2 out first. Okay. Wait. There he is. Okay. Hey, new weapon. Hey, no room for it. Ah, fuck me. Is there a break room? We need a break room. Anybody? Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. I might have to leave the police station. Like, no joke. I might have to leave the fucking police station and come back with room for a shotgun. No. I'm sure there's a break room in here, but, like, whatever. Let's just explore a little bit more. That's the door to the basement, I suppose. And that's the door to the morgue. We've already explored the police station. So yeah, I'm gonna have to run back. Oh God, I'm gonna have to run back to the police station. I think I'm gonna put away I guess the other shotgun.
I don't like the sounds coming.
I have to head back.
No.
Things to do.
Oh fuck me! Are you serious? All right. Well, it looks like we're kind of just gonna have to live without that shotgun for a while. God damn! Oh, that's such bad news. Can't a brother get a break? Not even allowed to leave because urgency or something. Dog water. All right. That does let us down there.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job.
Apparently.
But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
That's so anticlimactic. We get the shotgun, and we can't even use the shotgun because our inventory is full with another shotgun. It's just... Also, why does Saga get 2 shotguns? Jesus. Let's put those bolt cutters to use here. So give me a Kit Kat. I'd save to make sure it doesn't lock you out of the police station later. Yeah, I'm not even able to save. I need a break room for that. You know...
Another cult stash.
Okay, what's this one want? A line, a triangle, and a hexagon. So, okay, so a line has 1 corner, triangle has 3, and a hexagon has 6. So, what, 1, 3, 6? Six, 3, 1? So it looks like that's 4, actually. There's a line in the middle of it. So 1, 4, 6. There we go. Hey, we're actually doing things around here. Is that nuts or what? Pretty crazy. The dreaded inventory full. Alright. Let's see. Also, our crossbow can't be reloaded anyway. Alright. I'm just going to throw a flashbang at the next thing we run into, regardless of what it is. I think that's probably a good compromise. Thought it was Deer Fest, not Shotgun Fest. Level 2 shotgun is a survival game special. You're numbering like crazy. Yeah, I'm getting the number puzzles okay, actually. Maybe I should stream less than an hour after I wake up more often. So there didn't seem to be anything regarding fuses. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's a good sign. And there's healing Majugalies, which I can do nothing about. Boy, oh boy, a break room sure would be nice. That seems like the way the game wants me to go. Let's backtrack a little bit. We got a Saga. Thank you for redeeming Saga. Appreciate it, Mimi. Enjoy the nostalgia, if only for a moment. Oh, hey, we got a save. Kind of. Is there a shoebox in here, then? There better be. There is! Oh, okay now. Oh, righty. Let's put the shotgun... I can't believe I'm saying this. Let's put our shotgun in storage. Wild. With 2 shells in it already. What else can we get rid of? This charm doesn't need to be there. At all. Actually. I don't know how big this other shotgun is. In all honesty. The propane tanks have been nothing but a liability, so let's put those away also. There's always a short spready pumpy and a long accurate police pumpy, and then a semi-auto or riot drum shotgun. Well, let's see what we get this time. As we run back up the stairs. Go for that pumpus wumpus. And sometimes the break action? What's a break action shotgun?
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Yeah. It's a pumpy. Oh, we got the pumpy. And it's got 6 rounds instead of 2. What? What did he say? I can't wait for the part where you fist fight Leon Kennedy and then call him a light-skinned twink. I wouldn't do that. That's not me. I'm not that guy. Alright, I have exactly one space of inventory. That'll do. Well, that's fantastic. So do I want to use it on a flare? What are my other options? There's also like a healing thing, right? Whatever. We'll just move along. We'll move along. We can soak all that stuff up as we spend things because, like, we're going to. We're absolutely going to spend things. Let's go.
Stay the fuck down!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire!
I guess I should see
coming
Casey
in.
before exploring. Yowzers. Hi. Hi, Casey. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Anderson.
Super
Like
shotgun.
what I've done with the place?
Oh, cool. Skeet shooting
Could
ones.
use a bit more light.
From Doom.
Funny.
You okay?
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making
Oh.
new friends, huh?
Oh,
I'm
first name
jealous.
basis. Wow, Casey.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
He's not fine. He's not fine at all. Also, I made a promise to my viewers. Okay, what's going
Watery
on?
turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker
Casey
and the
in the
cult.
coffee.
But the horror story's changing reality.
I don't believe Saga's jealous of
Like Wade said it
friendship.
would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone.
Oh,
Has
no.
been. For a long time.
Oh, no.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
fighting
think
for them
you
all
are.
now.
I think you having a husband and daughter was the story. I've been saying that for a few streams now, but ooh, all right. What happened back
What
at the
happened
hotel?
at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the
Me too,
dark
Sly.
presence. It's real, too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Yeah, the dark presence doesn't just knock people out and leave them, Casey.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey.
What about the dark crystal?
You, Logan, all of it.
I'll settle all your hash.
I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
Hey,
I'll take care of it.
that'll do.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Making the case, Casey. Why didn't you hobble on over here and do this yourself? For crying out loud. Casington.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks
Oh.
for the heads up.
Good. Oh, bad. Okay. Well. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So much fuss in this game. Casey being like, oh, you're a little messed up, but I'll pull for you. What a bro. He is a bro. Did the FBC find you with your pee-pee out in the woods? Uh-oh.
Townsfolk were anxious.
I'm anxious. Where you at, brother? You just out in the hallway?
Murders.
I agree, burgers. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. I don't think I got his darkness off. No, I did. Looks like I got them both. That's so underwhelming. Nah. Alright. I forgot to quick slot my other shotgun. That's a problem.
More coming down.
Boop. What do you mean more coming down? I only have so much ammunition. Oh, they really meant it. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, it's one of those. Wait, I don't have to reload after 2 shots anymore. Aha! I can affect that. Ow. Dude, how are you this powerful?
Okay, safe.
Pumpy and it's dumpy. I hope it doesn't heal. Be a big waste of bullets.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Can I just say, wowzers! Also, that's the upgrade, by the way. If we aim and stand still, there's the enhanced mode. Just need to stop being a baby long enough to be able to use it. Alright, well, we went through a lot of supplies there. No supplies there. Saga's so ice cold. How do you sound so unbothered by everything? I mean, I'm glad that she is. And I'm also glad that she found a way to bring those swimming taken out of their hidey holes. Because I don't 420 out of 10 joke. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it one bit. Alright, let's get those into the crossbow there. Alan Wake, meanwhile, is like yelling and blubbering at the Taken. Excuse me, hello. Okay, I would actually like to use that pack since it's there. So we're gonna find the makeshift break room really fast. Try to, anyway. See if I can remember where it was. Right there. Ah, and it's breaking properly now. Even better. Even better. Alright, we're going to put some stuff away. These take up too much inventory for being too few. I don't even know why I have the crossbow, honestly. It's not really serving me, but it's fine. It's whatever. We'll put this away as well for now. And that's just how we live. We'll live our lives. Exactly like this. Are you Breaking Bad? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Take that and put that away also. It's so disorganized, but I need brevity above all things. Now, where's that Healy boy? We're gonna heal with it. We're gonna use the big one. I haven't actually watched Breaking Bad. I don't watch a lot of things. It's good. You know, for a while people were saying it was the best television show ever in a while. In ever a while? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's go. Hey, Walnut, welcome. Hey, Pale and Chat. Unfortunately, I don't think I can stick around because this seems to be one of those nights where the stream refuses to not buffer every 2 seconds. Let me see if I can do something about that. I don't know if I can do that while I'm streaming, but is anyone else having those kinds of issues? No, I can't. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, I can't do anything right now. Bummer. Foolishly, I've been running this at like 1080p, 60 frames a second, and I don't know if my internet can really deliver that. So if it's misbehaving, it seems like it's not for a lot of you. I might try and lower that for the next stream and see if it does any better for you guys. I don't really know. I don't know how any of this magic works, but I hope you have a good night, Jay Walnut. Thank you for dropping in. And I hope you enjoy the VOD if you decide to do that. You know? Canada has poop internet. It's all Roger's fault, you know? Things were better on the shore.
Anderson, over
Hey,
here.
bud. How's it going? Any new emails?
Got a little cramped in that closet.
I feel like this is not new. It's not. They've
An
gotten no
electrical
new...
lock system with no failsafe.
Wait, no, they did.
Smart.
Maybe it just didn't matter until now. Well, all right, let's go to the case board before we talk to Estevez, because we did find a few things up in here. Can we do anything about the story yet? No? We're still just, yeah, all right. We're just collecting things and not being able to do anything with them. I love this for myself. I honestly think I encountered a glitch. Boo. FBC file linking cult activity to Wake. So that would be... Where's Wake? Where's mentions of Alan Wake? Why do they want to kill Wake? No, that's not it. There we go. Okay. That accomplished nothing. Still not... Jeez, this is so disappointing. All of these are coming up for later. I hate this. We have profiling to do. Maybe that'll change things.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening?
Pale is for later.
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
No!
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
No. I just don't know. I just don't flip it. There's definitely some issues here with the case board. Like, I genuinely think I've encountered a glitch. That problem we had in the nursing home, I think, is going to have a ripple effect. I'm going to go take a leap. Save him like Tor. Save him. You must save Casey. I want to save Casey. More than words can describe. Estevez, help me. Help me!
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We
That
are
would be
not
helpful.
out of this fight yet.
All right, about the lake house.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the
Thanks for
Shadow.
the clip.
Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those Taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
They're going to try to get me out. Or they're going to try to get me to get them out. Using promises. What the fuck happened out here? Why is it nighttime all of a sudden? Promises of beer and free boat tours, you know? 9% off your next visit to Coffee World. You know, pick something you like out of the gift shop, they'll say. But I won't fall for it.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult.
You know
Not
him
going
well.
anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me. Typical government stooge.
I mean, I shot you.
Kill him, that fucker!
So you were wearing a mask and
You
anyway,
come to our
look.
town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea.
He's just gonna keep
Let us
talking.
out.
I have to listen. Sorry, guys. I have to listen to
Agent
this.
Young held his clipboard up to the light.
Hold
The
it.
equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form.
Uh-oh.
Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Well, now we know what happened. So that's fun. Alright, sorry, what was that, Koskolo Brothers? You had some shit on your lips? Like, what was going on? I wasn't paying attention. I zoned out for a moment. Was that like shitty shit lips? You got some shitty lips? Hey, Boo. Hey, it's Wake.
Saga, do you have it?
Oh, whoa, Jesus. Oh, I guess he stood up and walked over here. You and I need to talk.
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark
No, he didn't.
Listen, Scratch is coming.
Gross.
He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I don't trust you. Honestly,
Need to find the key.
I don't think... Why don't I have the key? I am the key. The shit. Anyway, I don't think that Saga is correct with her assumptions here. I don't think that Wake wrote Logan to die in the story. Here's the problem. I don't think that that's Alan. I think that's Mr. Scratch. I think so. I think it's been Mr. Scratch the entire flippin' time, but we're gonna find out.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Alright, here we go.
Don't fucking give it to him! He's a fucking monster, Saga!
I knew it!
There it is!
I knew it!
We've been waiting for
yes!
you, motherfucker!
Yes!
I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Dude! Holy fuck. Wait, is this it? Is this the moment? Oh fuck.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Fuck. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here.
Where's all your light gear? How do I turn it on?
Containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How
Fuck!
do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first.
Oh god.
He's
Oh
too
no.
fast.
I can't even celebrate how right I am because he's just after me. Oh, he's right there. Okay, I think that means he's chilled for a second. No. God damn it. I, moo, but more importantly... He's really pounding the shit out of me. Wait, the flare won't ignite? The flare won't ignite! Oh, no. What the fuck is going on? Alright, kill me. Just kill me. Oh wait, I had that fucking charm on. I forgot. Shit. Alright. This is not going well. Woo! He's so angry. What is going on with my display right now? Something has gone terribly wrong. I'm just gonna... Where's the last... Yeah. I'm sorry. That was weird. Remember the dog from BG3? This is him. Feel old yet? Yes. Yeah. Something went very wrong with all my controls. Oh boy!
He was pretending to be Wake.
Just shoot him in the dick.
Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
Fuck. How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
What the fuck happened there? Alright, don't have time for supplies. That's fine. Dead by Daylight. It really is, too.
Doing great.
The teleporting is a little bit of a problem. Ready. I don't know why he keeps calling me a cow. It's rude. I get it, because the dog's name is Scratch.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
True. Whew. So we finally got to see Scratch. And I was right. I was right. And I want to point out that I didn't just have that opinion moments before entering the cell area, the prison area. I've been thinking that for weeks. Mostly because of, like, I mean, the moment in the nursing home is what clinched it for me. Because as I mentioned before, every time Saga goes to the overlap, Alan Wake, meanwhile in the dark place, is at a crime scene, and they correlate, they connect. But Alan's second crime scene and Saga's second crime scene don't intersect. His second and her third, and her second and his third intersect. The bathtub with Cynthia Weaver and the parade float with the Huatori well. Those are not 2233, you know? So I was thinking, like, that doesn't make any sense because the second and third overlap for Saga happened after Alan Wake comes back. So that shouldn't... I mean, I know time is fucky in the dark place, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So what if Alan never actually left? Plus, when we got to the end of Alan Wake's section, he got a phone call from himself, from the future, saying that he will get out, but he won't get out. And that's his choice. So it's been scratched the entire time, was my thought. I didn't want to tip my hand too early. Okay. Let's go to the case board. Oh, we have more profiling to do, really? Wake.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
I'm so proud of myself, man.
Big apple in an ocean of darkness.
I'm so proud of myself.
Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
That was the other thing. While we were in Alan Wake's portion of the game, in the dark place, every time we'd reach a crime scene, there'd be a poem on the wall, and whatever it said at the end it said your friends will meet him while you're gone. So the whole time it was like the Alan Wake in the real world is not Alan Wake. You're using the wrong tense is good. It is. No, it is. It is really good. My theories about that were just more based on narrative. Like if you were going to write this story, that's probably what you would do. Or there's been stories that have basically done this. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. This isn't exactly groundbreaking in terms of twisty twists, but I'm glad that it left appropriate breadcrumbs for me personally to find.
Scratch's Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
You're only
Textbook boondoggle.
Boondoggle!
Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
He's a very angry boy. I mean, Casey too, but man, Scratch is a meanie head. I'd like to point out that this is the first time we actually get to interact with Scratch. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't an ideal interaction. But through all the games, this is the first time he's actually manifested in front of us.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over.
That's another thing. Okay, you guys may not remember. When they get Wake back and they bring him to the lodge to interrogate him, and Saga does her, like, seer profiling shtick, she works out that he has manuscript pages that he's holding out on her. And then she gets him to give her the manuscript pages. Why would the real Alan Wake have manuscript pages of Return? Control! Meow! Just interrupting my moment. Meow! Thank you for the hydrate slide. Thank you for redeeming Control. Because what happened in the Dark Place was Scratch is the one that wrote Return. And Return is a story all about how I got my life turned upside down. It's all about how the Dark Presence finally gets out of the Dark Place, and Scratch gets the clicker to make that happen. Alan Wake found that story when he returned to the writer's room and started making edits. But he didn't get to make all the edits. He didn't get to finish. Scratch broke in on him, shot him in the head, and restarted his loop. Right? And every time Alan loops, he forgets the last loop, or at least major pieces from the last loop. So this story that's playing out is Scratch's story with some edits by Alan Wake. Why would Alan Wake have the manuscript? He wouldn't. The only person who could is Scratch. I'd say that's the biggest clue, probably. That's the big one. You know? And also, that's why I think that Saga is wrong about Alan writing Logan into the story. First of all, I don't think that that's how it worked. I think it's the other way around. I think Alan wrote edits to make Saga Anderson an FBI agent with her husband and daughter and whatever. I think that's what he... So I guess he did technically... Whatever. Let's go.
I should have trusted my gut.
We'll see.
Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake.
We'll see what happens.
When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful.
Damn.
Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel
This
his
is so cool.
single-minded drive to get the clicker.
They did a great job with Scratch, too. He really does look like he looks creepy as fuck. Scary. Scary guy. I was going to say something else. I don't know what motive Alan would have to write Logan. Yeah, I'm not sure. And here's the other thing. The cult, then, has a different motive. Because up until this point, we think they're working with Scratch. But Ilmo and Jaco Koskela are the leaders of the cult. And they clearly don't like Scratch. So what is happening? Looks well-adjusted and emotionally available. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey, Mazold, welcome. Welcome to the stream. At a pivotal moment in the case. In the Casey. All right, Estevez, what are your thoughts on the situation?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right?
Yeah, that's
Any
pretty powerful,
thoughts?
K-Dot.
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
Not a paranatural object. It's not a it's not an altered item or anything. It's just an object of power, like a million times more powerful than that.
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Who fucking muscled me out of my own case and kidnapped my monster man? It was you. You did it.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news. We have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad
She has
news,
uncanny
it's
valley,
highly
uncanny valley
classified.
face.
Good news. Consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks.
No hostility there.
Go team.
Just help myself to that. Thank you. Cool. All right. What about the reality changing aspect of all of
The
this?
horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Literally nobody asked.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan... Well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case. If you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
Well, okay, Casey is the only one who knows what's going on here. But I don't think so, because I think he's been folded into the story too. Now, obviously, I still hold firm that what he's telling her is the truth. But at the beginning of the story, at the beginning of the game, he is talking about Logan, not in the past tense, right? He's telling her to call Logan and David, if I'm not mistaken. So he's whipped into the story at that point, for sure.
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here.
Yeah, let's keep telling yourself that.
I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real.
Yeah, she's doing a hard
That
cope.
said,
Cop cope.
how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't
Hey,
convince
White
them.
Oak. Welcome.
I just need to change the story.
Guess what, Oak? I was right. It was Scratch all along. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha. Hee, hee. I'm not divorced. I'm not owned. Saga says she shrinks into a corn cob. Done been shot. How are you feeling? Feeling a little sore? A little bit of Sorbius? Sorbed all over those guys? If I'm not mistaken, I, in a moment of cowardice, used... Oh, because I reloaded. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm still good. I'm still great. How are you guys? I'm flipping fantastic out here. I think. Yeah, no, I'm good. All right, let's move out. Let's go to the lockup and check those files. Get some more answers. Answers on top of answers. We had a Mr. Scratch boss fight, White Oak. Had ourselves a little bit of a boss fight. Also, I have questions, Ilmo.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
The sun was out today, so it follows that gun's out. What's happening with the sleeve? Well, when I put the sleeve down, it disappears. It disappears into the fog of war, and that was bothering me quite a bit. So I decided, you know, sleeves out so I can appear before you.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult?
That's what we said.
Exactly. We protect Watery and Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Interesting. So why go after Alan Wake?
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing.
Kinda.
And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been operating?
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
Spoken like a true boss. Okay, so I would also like to point out that one of the lyrics in the Herald of Darkness song is talking about Alan is he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be more clear, or it couldn't be much clearer. That's interesting. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. What a twist! Let's go into the mind place. Do some more profiling on the Koskalas.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko.
Nightingale.
We're going hunting.
That was Nightingale at the beginning.
Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
I think it's worse than that, Jazz. I think when Scratch, like, or the Dark Presence does what it does, it just, like, shuts your organs off. Like, it just stops your heart.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party, invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Interesting. Well, let's go to the case board and hopefully actually have stuff to put there for crying out later. Okay, so the FBC won't let me be, or let me be me. This one.
The Dark Presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
It does. Why am I so echoey? That was weird. Let's see. The Anderson brothers. Still nothing. That's still broken. Wake and the clicker. Well then. Okay. Well, I guess that's all stuff that we were supposed to do earlier but didn't. Oh well. Okay, Casey. Casey. The thing that attacked Casey had Wake's face. There was never any Wake. It was Scratch the entire time.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Yes, that is what has been happening. Wake has been contacting me from the dark place. Yes, indeed. And Scratch wanted the same thing as Wake, the clicker.
That's it.
All right, then. Fact versus fiction. We still have stuff that is glitched or we can't use. Cult of the Tree, though. We have some new stuff. So Ilmo's never heard of Scratch.
Keep trying.
B. All right. Koskalas. Wait, what? Is that not right? Found Wake's pages inside Taken and believed he was the cause. So that's cult psychology, right? No? What do you want from me? All right. Writing part of the ritual. I'm just going to brute force it now. Yeah, there we go. Why do they want to kill Wake? Cult thinks Wake is responsible for Taken, believes killing him will stop this. Cult of the Tree targeted people already corrupted by the Dark Presence. Their goal was to protect the community. So that definitely goes under cult goals. Yes, sir. Nightingale was already taken. Cult's ritual would have stopped him, but was interrupted.
Huh.
How about that? Cult ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it. Let's see.
No.
You're no. There we go. Purpose of the cult ritual was to kill Taken. Great. And there's nothing we can... Oh. Whoopsie doopsie. Sorry for the whiplash. Ilmno. Alright, I think that's pretty much all we can do right now. So, let's head to the prison area of the place. I'm very proud of us, guys. We really knocked this out of the park, you know? Could have been worse. That's my standard. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, let's read this first. Yes, indeed.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Okay, let's start left to right. So, transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location, Bright Falls, Washington. Interviewer, Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Estevez. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Redacted. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Wake, you're in custody, pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural... Fuck. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not fucking listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Gross. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative. Breaching the peace, one might say. Wake out here calling his work art. Such is the way of the agonist. Orin Wake. Honestly true. Report supplement. The Shadow. Summary. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the Shadow A-010 have been discovered. Redacted and redacted. Both present during the AWE report, seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A. The shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art, who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 38-453-1873 for full report. I think it's the second one. I think it's B. That's my thinkeronian cheese on the matter. Yes, sir.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
We knew that in 2000 whatever already. Saga, catch up. Deployment order. Urgent situation. At approximately 1900 hours on 13th of September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the original dimension of A-040. The Shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA-03, codename The Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site events verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated, but with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. I can't. I'm trying. Objectives. To confirm an active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of Lake House and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
You had to play Control. It was a whole thing. Item classification request, number 194-F. Summary of findings. Description. Para-utility. Yeah, you're out of practice. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on redacted, when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effects from that of Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for the reoccurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman, after becoming a taken, redacted, have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE-35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion. The light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. I would say that it's an OOP. I would say the clicker definitely counts. I'd classify it as one. Maybe there was like supplies out here that I missed, you know? And there were. And it's good. Well, that was a little bit of an intense situation there, guys. We we had ourselves a little bit of a jingle jangle, you know, a little bit of a ruckus. There's a propane tank. I didn't even get to turn that one on, I don't think. Oh no, they all reset. Okay. By all means. Well, this looks important. Okay, cool. So, let's, a couple of looky-loos under here. Uncle Ruckus. They're all taking photographs. Stop it. Knock it off, you bunch of layabouts, reprobates, degenerates, recidivists. Anything else to add? Oh, we do. Hey, Casey.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
I can't wait to put this case behind us.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Put this Alex Casey behind us. Yeah, nice pun, Casey. Not bad at all. You know, he's still making it happen. Still making money moves.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
That's not nice. Do not microwave whole fish. I shouldn't have to say this. Mulligan owes me $20 and refuses to pay it back. I suggest we dock his pay for that amount plus interest and add it directly into my paycheck. Deputy Thornton. Thornton doesn't remember, but I already paid him back by buying him lunch months ago, so don't listen to him. And definitely do not touch my pay, or I'll swear to God I'll sue. Deputy Mulligan. Casey could almost be a writer or something. He seems to be adept at it. Her account is so confusing, I'm never prepared for the random soft R's. Her accent. Yeah, me neither. She kind of swings into Massachusetts a little. Casey looks like he's in pain or something. Hey! That was good. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. Admin. Hey, y'all. I missed the sync on Deerfest safety prep last time. Any updates? What's the latest on crowd control? Whoever put bayonets into the suggestion box was clearly kidding, right? Right? Barb. I understand that there's a need to keep the arrested folk under lock and key, but who the heck is the paranoid madman who decided we needed every other door in our facility to be geared with the latest high-tech top security nonsense? The stuff's not safe. One power outage and those locks aren't budging. Almost as if that's the point. I've warned you about this half a dozen times. Now, don't blame me when you're locked in with no way out. Officer Cooper. Not dead? Fell asleep? Hey, D, welcome. Hope you're feeling a little better. That's my hope. Thank you. All right, let's get the shit out of here and see what the streets have to say. Hello, the streets. You guys,
Anybody seen what all like emotionals about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there.
Well, one of them.
I saw them go in earlier.
Probably got them for what happens when one look at the booth.
You're wearing a Newgrounds shirt, or I'm wearing a Newgrounds shirt? Because I'm not. This is not a Newgrounds shirt. How do I do this? I don't know how to show you. Well, okay. I don't have the thing that changes the light source, so we're just going to have to go with it. This is a Problem Sleuth t-shirt from the same guy that did Homestuck. Pose as a team, because shit just got real. That's how it's looking. Okay. Not sure how I feel about wandering around in the thick of night right now. but I also don't really know where to go, where the game wants me to go specifically. I guess we're heading to Cauldron Lake, maybe? Is that what the game wants? Simply don't know. The only idea I really have is to go back to my car and see if anything happens. Ah, we have a manuscript page right by the car.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskela knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskelas sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake.
I love Rockapella.
One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files.
Ooh.
From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. In Honkai Star Rail, I'm playing in Japanese, and one of the characters says rock and roll when I use her skill, and it's very hard. It's very hard lock and lol. Lol. Oh, we've got more shit. FBC file on the clicker and its paranatural qualities. Where's the clicker header? There it is.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Interesting. Okay, I'm still not like 100 on where to go. I'm gonna go to Watery though. What?
There's nothing there, just darkness.
What's going on, buddy?
It's empty.
Click on
There's
Logan.
nothing there, just darkness.
It's just repeating yourself now. Alright, well, I'll leave you with that. Let's head to Watery. I hope I didn't miss anything in the police station. Sly, could you check a guide real quick and make sure that I didn't like fuck anything up? My suspicion is that I'm supposed to go to Cauldron Lake now, but I don't know for sure. Me when I'm emoing. Oh, good. I'm glad I decided to check out Watery now as opposed to earlier when it was light out. Thank fuck. This is garbage holes. Oh man. Is that a dog? Meet Mayor Setter in Swami. Is it actually the dog? No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that crime writer, you know, the one who disappeared in Bright Falls years ago. And then they find him, and boom, all hell breaks loose.
Big city folk. The FBI. Famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
Okay. Oh my god, look at him! Look at him! Oh, what a baby! So this is Mayor Setter. The mayor that we've heard so much about. Wait, before we interact with the mayor, I have to... Hold on. There's some big spoilers. Oopsies. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Sly. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Yeah, there it is. There's the Setter board. Mayor Setter will stand up for justice. He won't roll over on the issues. He's not afraid of the rough questions. When you ask, Mayor Setter will speak. Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office. You know things I don't know? Ah, crumbs. I am meant to go to Cauldron Lake, though, yeah?
Oh. Hello, Mayor Setter. Nice to meet you.
Good boy! The goodest boy. What a good boy. This boy, best boy. I'm gonna make an executive decision here. Just fuck and fuck again to this goddamn weapon. All it's doing is eating up space. Ooh, we got a charm, a setter charm. Marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Saga's map. Well, that would have been helpful. You know, that would have been helpful earlier. Like, way earlier. But okay. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate all of that. Shotgun ammo. Because we're kind of low on everything, aren't we? Great googly moogly. Well, it might not hurt to do a little bit of reconnaissance then. What is the situation? It's dire, honestly. It's looking kind of bad. What a good mayor! Alright, well, fuck. Let's run around watery
That's the
and...
cutest mayor I've ever seen, for sure.
Definitely. It's basically impossible to see anything. Hello. Why are you literally just standing there? Away from everybody. Just having a cigaroo. This might be very bad, by the way. I might get absolutely ripped to pieces. Torn asunder. I decided I don't want to explore everything out here. I don't want to go all over this place. I mostly just want to get to the back of the... here. I basically want to go here. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and maybe the trailer park too. I also want to go to the trailer park. So we're going to go to the Kalevala Knights workshop and the trailer park. And we're not going to worry about anywhere else. You must see Coffee World at night. All right, how about we run through Coffee World to get to Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club? How does that sound? Lake rental cabins is what the guide says specifically? Okay. Then that sounds about right. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. What?
And another lunchbox.
Shut up. 9 scraps. It's not too bad. All right. We'll make a go of it. I think I'm just going to run from everything. My bullet situation is already not looking great. Oh. What a nice way to give me a propane tank. Lots of propane tanks. Are they just littering the ground? All right, well. Good memories, guys. Where are my propane accessories? I left those in the shoebox. Let's use those bolt cutters. Hello? I'm committing crimes. Oh. I think we may have a cult stash back here. Let's see. Here's a supply box. Need to start, like, reloading things around here. Elmo is still helping, even now. What a good boy. Can't believe that we were so harsh on him before.
Another cult box.
And there it is.
God, chastise.
I don't have a choice. I have to fight this one.
Supposed to be.
Oh, it's one of those two. Fuck me. Are you for real?
Not good.
Are there multiple? Oh, there's more. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Yeah. 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 This is pretty bad, you know? Do you guys care if I just leave? I think I might just, like, fuck. Whatever's in the cult stash is not going to be worth all this. I think I'm just going to go to the lake, you know? I think I'm just gonna go to the lake. It's fine. It's okay. You know, whatever's back there isn't... 3 of those fucking things! Maybe I was supposed to go to the stash earlier. You know, that probably would have been... Yeah, it's probably right. Here, let me just... There we go. Jesus Christ. That was bad. Oh, that was bad. Where am I going right now? All right. You know, do I dare try my luck with the with the trailer park? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's check out the trailer park. It can't be worse than all of that, right? 3 of the hardest enemy in the game just all up my nose. I'm sure it's fine. I love checking out the trailer park at midnight. Okay, so all of these, yeah, okay, bolt cutters. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. I'm sure it'll be just dandy. I will say the guide has the cleanup segment specifically during the nighttime part, so I think you made the right call. Okay. Still, this seems like a very spooky time to do it. You know, it's not like we're playing a horror game or anything. Okay, enclosed spaces. I'm for it. Let's go. Oh, it's just a shed. Hello? Saga Anderson,
More
FBI.
of those rhymes.
Okay, we gotta... Yeah. The old man who could not see had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown. For the deer for him was dear and filled his life with love. Okay, so we put the deer doll here, and the old man could not see. So, I mean, we probably shouldn't put him here, but...
Right.
I guess that works. And that definitely spawned an enemy.
Terminal patient.
You know? Sometimes it's okay to just enjoy ourselves. Get a few more. Yeah, that was nice. Thank you. And we got a charm. What charm? The Deerfest charm significantly increases time before darkness shields regenerate. I didn't even know they regenerate. Spicy. Well, we don't really have a worry about resources and collectibles at this point. We're like at the end game. And I don't intend to do cleanup, so... Very cool. Alright, well. This has been our very short... Oh, that's the wrong button. Foray into the water park. What's this? Oh, there's a nursery rhyme over there, too. And a bear doll. A trailer park stash key. God damn it. There's all kinds of stuff out here. So I guess we're not done in Watery after all. There's a cult stash. My inventory's full up again, though. Is that the key? It is. Trailer park stash key. I like when puzzles are this simple. I didn't survival? Okay, arrows, another propane tank, and another trauma pad. The woods will swallow you whole. I'm starting to notice that. Starting to notice that one. All right, well, let's try and let's get into it. And yep, there's a nursery rhyme over here. Let's make that happen for ourselves. Why the hell not? Wait, there's a bear doll. It said, right? Hang on. Don't want to go down the jetty just yet. That bear doll might be important. Where the hell am I? It's so hard to make out anything around here. Golly gosh. Fish clean. Vorny? Very horny and borny. The woods are hungry. Why don't the stash boxes have those tubes of rainbow sherbet? Do you think that that would be helpful in this situation? Oh, that doll's cute. Cute bear doll. I'm ready to bear it all. Yes? Okay. Well, I'm sorry for questioning you. Alright, let's get the shoddy out. Let's get some rounds into this bad boy.
Oh, another rhyme.
Make sure everything is nice and... Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Someone who isn't afraid of bears. It's just a nice snack. Everyone needs snacks. Who left their fish at the station? A little bit of sugar to lift your spirits? I like the way you think. The old fisherman had great luck. His catch at sea was beyond belief, but the hungry guest found relief in the fisherman's bountiful truck. Buh? Okay, so, wise elder doll, I guess. And then the bear? Does the bear go on the candy?
Okay.
Oh, it does. Wow. You know, sometimes nursery rhymes are a little bit more art than science.
Damn.
Oh, damn? Why are we oh damming? What does oh damn mean? Aw, man. Oh. Hey, buddy.
Leaking out. She wasn't ready.
One. What? The fuck is your problem, lady? There's another one? Fuck. Alright. She died with her ass up. You know, as fate intended. Well, that was intense. A little bit. A little bit intense. And I've got no room for whatever that charm is. Okay. Well. Let's make some room. Whee! Alright. Definitely need to hit a first dodge of the entire run. Shh! Shush! How dare you! Increase quality and quantity of resources found. Well, that would have been nice earlier also. Jeez. Alright, I'm ready to just get out of here. Let's take a painkiller. Alright. Look at all the useful charms. Yeah. I definitely shot myself in the foot here. A little bit. But, you know, live and learn, as they say. Useful endgame charms for your new game plus. True and righteous. All right, let's get all these charms out of my eyes here. There's vote for setter. That was such a good bit. I love that so much. It's way too much propane. Like, this is just an obnoxious amount of propane. Get it out of here. Well, you couldn't get that one without the bolt cutters, right? No, actually, we could. The flood recedes after you're finished in Watery the first time. I just missed it, unfortunately. And, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbled, I guess. I think it's fine probably to take this. I'm very anti-pain, actually. I think you'll find. Let's get these in there. Got a lot of hand flares. I think I'll keep the extra hand flares. I think that's probably fine. I'm going to conglomerate these... Oh, you can't. They're single use only. Well, that's stinky. All right, I'll take one. You never know. Too late. Pow pow. Let us also... No, actually, I think we're fine. I think we're good. Let's go to Cauldron Lake. Let's get the hell out of this place. I've had it with these Shadowmen. PP Pow Pow Squad. Nice. Wait, what did that say? In Coffee World? Coffee World stash key? Don't care. Going to the Cauldron. Going to Cauldron Lake. I won't get bogged down. I never said this was a 100% run. Everything leads back to Coffee World. It really does. That's been the only constant of this entire game, you know? With narratives flinging back and forth, going hither and yon. It's Coffee World that remains at the core of it all. Ever go to a First Nations powwow?
Quick.
No. No, I haven't. You are still terrifying out here. I just want you to know that. What you're doing, you're flirting with death. And I, despite being an FBI agent, will not help you. I have place to be, as it happens. And I won't apologize for it. We'll just talk to Mayor Setter once more for good luck. Hey, buddy. Sorry for shining you in the eyes like that. That was rude. I recognize that. My bystander in Christ, what are you doing out here?
So, is everyone all right down there in Bright Falls?
Nope. It's pretty bad out there. Oh, wait. There's one more thing I wanted to show you guys in Watery. I'm just rude to animals and people. She's not there anymore. We missed this in Watery. This entire building. And you'll never guess what's in here. You never will. You're not ready.
Some real strange news, I hear.
Best to keep your head down and mind your own business.
It's a sauna!
I suppose you're right. As long as they don't come and disturb our sauna nights, we'll
Gross.
be fine.
Give me the bullets. There we go. Another towel man. We have the sauna. And there's a rubber ducky. Always. The rubber duck abides. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's go to Cauldron Lake. Shiny men in towels talking about weird stuff? That's next level. In the middle of the night, no less. Naked in the dark. Outside. It's wild. Very, very wild. I feel like Shiny Men in Towels would have been like a name for a parody movie in the 90s. Sauna is a 24/7 thing. If you aren't doing sauna, what are you doing? Okay, so we want to go to cabin rentals, yeah? Whoops. Rental cabins. That's right here. Wowie. Well, that's easy. Easy and simple. Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Keep pressing the wrong button. That's what the guide instructed? Well, good. Then we're doing what we should be doing. Hopefully. Hopefully it's all good. Kingdom Hearts stream when? Never. I wouldn't. I can barely get myself to play Kingdom Hearts, let alone stream it. Is that a path leading up? Ah, bolt cutters. I have those. We've made it to the rental cabins area. The lack of dialogue is concerning me a little bit.
Another locked box.
I'll worry about that later. Okay. Back door. It has one. This is probably the nicest break room we've gotten so far. Lady of the Lake. Ah, and a manuscript page. We'll do that really quick. You say while owning the big PP Kingdom Hearts collection and the rhythm game. Well, I'm trying. I want to. I just have a hard time doing it. There's bugs everywhere, just like bed bugs. Pale can ascertain this complex story, but can't undo the web of Kingdom Hearts story. He's only human. I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. That's the issue. And Chains of Memory. I don't have the necessary pieces to put it together.
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
I guess that kind of answers the question of what did it mean by it's not a lake, it's an ocean, which is basically what people presumed in the first place, or at least what I presumed in the first place, that the lake isn't actually a lake, it's much deeper, much larger than its dimensions would have you think. But people thought that it was deeper than that there was some kind of deeper meaning, figuratively, to the whole thing. And this basically just confirms that it doesn't. And I guess it's worth noting, even though I'm sure eagle-eyed among you have already noticed, that these are pages that have been edited. As you can see, there are whole portions scratched out, no pun intended, and then given new context by Alan. And these are the edits that he tried to make before Scratch killed him. Killed him good. You know? So, I guess we'll make the next push on the next stream. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, please follow me. Pale_Voyager on X, Pale Voyager on YouTube, and join the Discord if you're not already part of the community. The next stream is going to be either Thursday or Sunday. I still haven't decided yet. Sunday for sure. At 3 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Eastern. If it's on a Thursday, it'll be the same time frame as today, 7 p.m., 9 p.m. And until then, please take the sweetest care of yourselves. I will see you very soon. I'm looking forward to getting to the end of Alan Wake 2. Very, very much. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. It really does mean the mostest. Scratches out Pale stream. No, don't do it. Would you edit it into something else? Like, would you give me like a clown nose or something? Unalived him. Department of Natural Resources. The shit part about Kingdom Hearts is the entire thing used to be on like 5 different consoles and they were all canon numerical games. Yeah, I'm glad they're all consolidated now. Good for them, I guess. It only took like 20 plus years. And it's so Pale is playing Rants. What are you on, GTF's team? Alright, let's see if we can raid somebody. Just a quick little raid in the dark. As you do. I'm just going to throw us over to Dash Ducks. I think that's probably fine. You're on Team GTF? Darn! I'm like all hunched over. I don't know. I feel weird. Maybe it's because my arm is out. We can put this away. We can put that away. Stop exciting the ladies and Saga for some reason. Goblin Pale? Yeah, well, I mean, we made more progress than I was expecting. I was expecting to get stuck in the police station a lot longer than I did. I think we did okay with the number puzzles. You know, it went all right. Thanks again for giving me your time. I'm really glad that you guys will cut some aside to watch me make a fool of myself. How dare you? Implying Saga is not a lady. Oh, no, she's a lady. She's a lady who enjoys a good coffee. Coffee. That's it. Stream's over. Everybody out. Coffee.